Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Getting so close to 4,000 subs. When I get 4,000 subs, I'm getting a 4K webcam. So share the show with your friends and spread the love. Anyway, speaking of love, 𝗕𝗹𝗶 sent me some love with 3 Russian River beers. Did Pliny the Elder yesterday. And tonight we are doing Blind Pig. This is super fresh. Bottled on the 29th of January, so about 2 weeks ago. 6.25 ABV on a nice 510 milliliter bottle. They give you that extra 10 milliliters. Anyway, pour it into the IPA glass. What else? And just like Pliny, it is like almost like a Pilsner because it's like a gold and it's very clear. And, get a nice big white frothy foam on there. By the way, I haven't had this beer in a long time. I still have my review of this from, let's see, May 13th, 2011 that I did with 𝗕𝗹𝗶 but I don't think he makes videos anymore. So he's the one who actually coined the term beer tuber. So this one's for you, Winton White. All right, so let's give a smell.
We're doing the Russian River.
Okay, this is pretty close to Pliny. I would call this kind of the East Coast style, very piney. Get a little bit of green tea in there. I think they use Centennial hops. Green tea, but also I'd probably go this like grapefruit peel, not juice. And it's not really orange or tangerine either. Smells great. Let's see if it tastes great. Cheers. Wow, really fresh beer. Bright, as a lot of people call like a fresh hop, or like a fresh hoppy beer, not a beer with fresh hops, like wet hops. Yeah, this one is pretty bitter for a solo IPA. I was just looking on their website and it said like, when they first brewed this in like the 90s, I think it was like 94 or something like that. It was like 95, 96 IBUs, almost 100 IBUs, which is really strong for a, what was this, 6.25? Yeah, because usually it's a 10-to-1 IBU to ABV, so if it's 6.25, I would think it would be about 62, 63 IBUs, like Dogfish had 60, that's also 60 IBUs. Has that kind of zesty, grassy kind of note. I mean, if you ever had a hazy IPA, especially New England hazy IPA, they tend to be like tropical up front, and then you get like that spice rack, peppercorn kind of seasoning on the finish. And I definitely get that here, although this isn't, I would not call this tropical, not at all. This is, it's kind of like, it's more pine needles. I would not call this resiny. So it's like pine needles, a little bit of like green tea. I assume there's Centennial hops in there. I would say that the bitterness is like start to finish. It's not like it starts out like, the thing with the hazies is like they start out like a juicy taste, and then you get some bitterness right at the apex, and then like a little bit into the aftertaste. This one is, as soon as it hits your tongue, it's bitter. As soon as you finish it, it's bitter. The hops linger, it's bitter. I feel like they don't make IPAs like this anymore. Also, you can see the clarity there too. So it has like a nice kind of crisp texture. As far as like the actual body, I would probably call this, it's got like a little less body than Pliny. I'd probably call it like about medium body. I wouldn't go as far as say medium light, but I mean, it's got, some body to it. Probably about moderately high carbonation, which helps like with the crispness, not Christmas. And also, I think like that kind of accentuates the hop flavor as well as the like that bitter bite there too. I'm just wondering like why don't more breweries on the East Coast or anywhere really make beers tasting like this? Like I said, it seems like a fairly simple recipe. It's not like it's that hard to emulate. If you know, let me know in the comments because I don't know. Yeah, for such a bitter beer, like it's really easily drinkable. And actually, now that I'm down to the bottom of the bottle, when you get a little bit of that foam Gives like a little bit of a smoother texture, but otherwise it's pretty crisp. Actually, the actual like mouthfeel, body, and all that it's almost like I said in the look, it's almost like a German Pilsner, like just like got a bit of a body to it, but this is obviously much more bitter and hoppy than a German Pilsner. Yeah, I really like this one. I haven't had this in a long time. As for a standard IPA, this one is one of the best. It's probably like one of the like, even though like it's like a highly acclaimed beer and like it's in the BJCP listings for American IPA. I feel like this one's kind of like overlooked, or at least these days it is. So like I just had Dogfish Head 60 Minute like a week or two ago, and this is way better than that, because I remember Dogfish 60 Minute was like my jam back in the day, as the kids would say, and this one is just as impressive now as it was back in 2011 when I first had it. So yeah, full 10 out of 10. I will say I do like Pliny better, but this is an awesome standard American IPA. I feel like they don't make these anymore. So keep up the good work, Russian River. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Joe for the beer. We still got one more in here, and I will see you guys tomorrow with that one. All right, thanks. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.